Good morning, Iro here from Iro Guru Gaming. Going to do the Alliance side of part 1 of War of the Thorns. Here is my Alliance character that I made. When you buy the expansion, you get to, or pre-order the expansion, you get to boost one character up to 110. So I went ahead and did that because my highest Alliance character is like 94, so I didn't want to spend a day or two leveling him up. Anyway, so name this guy Airo Kuva. Since Draenei tend to have funny names. Anyway, so we gotta go visit Anduin and get this started.
Be vigilant.
Anduin's grown up a bit. You have fought bravely in the name of the Alliance time and time again. For that, I owe you a great debt of gratitude. But even more must be asked, I fear. Given the potential of Azeroth to change the face of warfare, it comes to no surprise that the war chief seeks to lay claim to it. Reports indicate that she is mobilizing an army to march on Selthis, the site of the Great Wound. Heroes of the Horde and Alliance fought side by side during the Argus campaign. To think that Sylvanas is ready to cast that unity aside. Speak with Matthias Shah. I want you to oversee our presence in Selthis.
You are always welcome in Stormwind.
Just a moment, Your Majesty. New information has come to light. I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
The damned Horde, clever bastards, I'll give them that. They diverted at the North Fork of the Barrens and now are marching on Ashenvale. The Kaldori forces already set sail for Silithus, but must be halfway there by now. The only defenders still in the area are the Darnassian city guards. They are en route to Astranar, but they won't last long against an army. Their commander goes by the name Darylyn Summermoon. Find her, and buy us time. We will get our fleet there as soon as we can.
Look to the shadows.
Alright, time to go take a portal. Actually, portal's over here if I remember right. Been a long time since I've played an Alliance. Actually, it's been a long time since I really played the game.
The bodies. So many bodies. We tried to set a trap for the Horde. It failed. We could not stop them. Our outposts were taken by surprise. They fell one by one. The guards were poisoned. And the civilians, not even they were spared. I only hope that some managed to flee before. Forgive me, friend. Who did you say you were? Are you the one Malfurion spoke of? There are more wisps than I can count. The loss of life. Merciful Elune, please bless the fallen.
My sisters lay slain on the soft earth of Ashenvale. We are trained to expect losses. Soldiers die in battle, but this was a despicable attack, even for the Horde. We have little time to grieve, but we are not savages like our enemy. Please, help me say a prayer to Elune in honor of the fallen. Their wisps deserve the light of her blessing.
The Horde will pay for this incursion.
Tread carefully, all is not as it seems. The butchers who did this still skulk within Astranar. Find them, give them what they deserve.
My people will endure.
No survivors! Do you hear the screams?
I need a target.
For the Dark Lady! Do you hear the screams?
I need to get closer.
Do you hear the screams?
The starting storyline for these missions are kind of sad, not gonna lie.
For the Dark Lady!
Honestly, what would cause all of this mayhem? Sylvanas. There must be something
For the
wrong with
Dark
Sylvanas.
Lady!
Out of range.
Whether it's possession or something.
Too far
Just
away.
doesn't make sense.
No survivors!
There is much to be done.
The wisps, they sing with sorrow, but also with purpose. The forest stirs aglow with their light. That sound, in the distance. Could it be our Shando? Quickly, Malfurion beckons.
Elune, save us.
Wisps, the spirits of the fallen. Blizzard is doing quite a good job of evoking emotions for this expansion. They just recently, well, they've been releasing these short videos called the Warbringers. One for Sylvanas, another for Jaina, and then they just released a video called Old Soldier. Whew, man.
How may I aid you? You will come no further, Banshee Queen.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush the... Oh, fools! At least now we know how dangerous the wisps can be.
You may pass through the wall, hero. The wisps will not harm you.
But the Old Soldier video is about Sorfang, and boy, it's good, but dadgum, it made me tear up.
Greetings.
I definitely recommend watching it. When the Horde invaded, I did my best to thwart them, but it is unknown how many forces have made passage already. This wall will slow them down, but it will not halt their attack entirely. His ears perk. Do you hear that? The ancients call to us. We must protect them at all cost. They see what our eyes cannot see and hear what our ears cannot perceive. I have druids in the Twilight Vale. Find them, send them to the grove of the ancients. I will reinforce the wall. The ruin wrought by the Horde is driving the children of the forest mad. Chief among them are Blackwood Furbolgs. They have given into the madness and are a threat to everyone. If left to the madness, they will strike us from behind while our forces engage the horde. It pains me to ask this, but please, when you are in the Twilight Vale, put these creatures out of their misery before they endanger anyone else.
May nature guide your path.
Here we go.
Now, Furion, Horde forces have gathered at the Zoramgar outpost.
The Banshee Queen seeks to capture the World Tree. Dalaran, travel to our outposts. Gather every soldier you can find and bring them here.
And you, Shando?
Sylvanas seeks to engage me, and I plan to give her what she wants. Word has been sent to our fleet. Elune willing, they will soon return.
As you command.
Out of range. I don't have a target. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I need to target something first. Hello. I'm out of range.
Normally when I do things like this, I'd get like 2 or 3 of them and just
Closer.
slaughter them, but this is a brand new character and I'm not sure how much he can handle since he doesn't have current
too
gear
far away.
yet.
Ishnu Del Diab. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
Ishnu Allah. Be careful.
That's great. This one's a sneaky one.
I am honored. Farewell.
I serve the Kaldori.
Captain Summermoon. Curse those goblins and their infernal machines. They are using a shredder to desecrate our sacred grove. We need that monstrosity taken down now.
My people will endure. You take the shredder. I will drive the invaders from the grove.
What am I, a turtle?
target something first.
I am glad you stand with us.
The ancients of the forest are all connected to one another. We can sense a disturbance from deep within our roots. I can feel it now, the rumble of their footsteps in the distance, the thundering clamor of war. With every branch they break, they awaken the ancients. Soon my brethren will answer in kind, for nothing shall disrupt the balance of nature. The disturbance is near, our kindred spirits cry for help. Seek it out and restore balance. I speak for the trees.
After you, champion. If you would like me to incapacitate... Kill this one quickly, before they alert the others.
Too far away.
The Furbolgs are normally a peaceful tribe. Being ousted from their home must have sent them into a frenzy.
I need to get closer.
Okay.
I serve the Kaldorei.
The Horde have already set up camp here, but we can still strike back. Their war machines are terrible to behold, but they are still machines, and machines do not work well when they go in and hack up a bunch of their inner workings. If we can sabotage but a few of them, that could mean dozens of lives saved. Let us make the most of this opportunity.
The Horde will pay for this incursion.
So we get to be sneaky sneaky.
Careful, hero! We must do this quietly.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
Oh, I can make them sleep. I should probably be doing that. Go to sleep. How's the targeting combat? How about you?
Oh, baby, I love burning stuff.
Okay, so we gotta kill him. Alright.
Kill this one quickly, before they alert the others. Avoid being detected. We cannot draw too much attention.
Man, which I am failing at. Man, it really doesn't matter, because Quest will still let you keep doing it. Sleepy, sleepy. Man, we are way too nice as the Alliance. We put him to sleep as to where the Horde was just killing everybody.
The Horde must have driven the Furbolgs from their home.
Okay, let me put that one to sleep. Good. Oh, come on now.
The Horde. There are so many of them. Kill this one quickly, before they alert the others.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I am glad you stand with us.
Back to the ancients. He bellows in pain. The disturbance has become more severe. I am sensing a powerful force in our midst. It is unlike anything I have felt before. It comes from the earth itself. You and Darylin and Summermoon must seek it out. Go to the water's edge, to the place you call Nazval.
Right away. There is much to be done.
This substance, Azerite, is hunting Onu, and the Horde seem eager to collect it for themselves. We must not let that happen. Collect as many Azerite as you can find. Ensure the Horde does not retrieve it. The Horde forces in this area are trying to collect as much Azerite as possible. No doubt they intend to weaponize it. Slay any Horde forces you can find. They must not be allowed to get their hands on the Azerite.
Save us.
I need to get closer.
Should probably look at my talents to see if I even have them set up yet. Not that I really should which talents I want or should have. Oh yeah, apparently I do have them already set up, or the game did it for me, more than likely. Actually, see if any of those are passive, 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 and passive. So I just picked a slew of all the passives. Alright.
I don't have a target.
I almost didn't make that jump. And one more to grow on.
I need to target something first.
I am glad you stand with us.
Excellent work. This Azerite is powerful substance indeed. We must not allow the Horde to get their hands on it. We will end this invasion. Do you hear his voice? Malfurion seeks our aid. Keep your head high. The ancients stand with you this day.
The Horde will
Brothers
pay
and
for this
sisters,
incursion.
the Horde is pressing further into Darkshore. Rally at the Wild Bend River. How might nature serve?
We do not fight alone. This day the ancients will bear you. If I could read that better. This day the ancients will bear you in their branches. That is a weird sentence. This day the ancients will bear you in their branches. What does that even mean? Bear you in your branch? Okay, anyway, they should have phrased that differently. Hold back nothing in your defense of the force.
May the winds be at your back.
I am a tree! Or I'm riding a tree. Okay, this is kind of cool. So we get Tree Stomp, we get Throw a Rock, and we get Nourishing Growth to heal ourselves. Okay. Stomp! Reminds me of a song back in the day. No, also known as Stomp. There's 50.
We must protect the wild.
For every foe we slay, 2 more take their place. Hey, that sounds exactly like what Sylvanas said on the Horde side. Maybe they're both part of Hydra. Okay, back to it. For every foe we slay, 2 more take their place. We are too few in number to stand toe-to-toe. We must fall back. Strategy can yet overcome numbers. We will regroup at Darnassus. I will send for Darlin.
Nature stands with you.
So we get to fly. I'm betting this is the end of part 1. Oh, Battle for Azeroth. I was rather disappointed to hear that they were going back to the old blood feuds against Alliance and Horde. But it is curious to see how they are evoking emotions. It's a good strategy for, you know, getting people interested. What I'm truly curious is, what's the root? What is the root of everything that is going down? Why? Why does it keep happening? For every behavior, there's a reason. It'll be curious. I'm curious to see how this plays out. I didn't play much of Legion. No, I played a little bit of Legion, but I kind of burned myself out on Warlords and Draenor, which I did enjoy Warlords. It was a cash cow was what that was, though, man. I made tons of gold and bought all the TCG mounts and a bunch of stuff like that, but playing too many alts, doing too much money grubbing. It was rough. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. Just wish I didn't have so many different games I was playing. Between this, Destiny 2, the new Tomb Raider's coming out soon. I'm working my way through the God of War series. Of course, the newest one is so good. So good. Oh yeah, and I also have Monster Hunter World, which I haven't touched much. Which isn't good. They have a special event going on right now, and I haven't hardly even messed with it. Oh well. There's only so much time in the day. And I gotta pick what I want to do. This is the worst part of WoW, is all the traveling.
I serve the Kaldorai.
We must gather our strength. If we hope to push the Horde out of our lands, we must call upon all the strength our people have to offer. Go, seek out the druids, the priestesses, our sentinels, make the call to arms, and watch as the Kaldorai rise to action. Only together can we hope to end this stalemate at the Wildwind River. When you are finished, report to Malfurion. He awaits our fleet in Ruthven Village. Ruthven Village. Okay.
My people will endure.
My original character, which wasn't Iroh, but like from way back in the day, pre-Kata, Lich King era, was a hunter, night elf hunter that came from here.
I am honored.
The Horde have halted their advance at Wildwind River. We must push them back at once. That's my character talking.
Be careful.
Dark Shore is under attack. We must swiftly protect them. Rally together our force for our allies. The World Tree must be preserved.
How may I help?
Captain, the Horde have reached Wildwind River. We cannot hold them for long.
Good luck, friend.
You must take action. Sentinels, forward face. Huntresses, you are to reinforce the southern border of Darkshore. Bring the glaive throwers. I know it's a female character. I just really not gonna talk like a girl because that just doesn't work for me. I used to get lost in this place all the time.
I am honored.
Priestess, we require your aid to hold the Horde at Wildwind River.
May the stars guide you.
Darkshore is under attack. Send word to the High Priestess at once. Sisters, come with me. We must protect our lands from the Hold. And now we get to fly again for an hour and a half. I really need to up the flight speed. Like if you're flying more than like 10 seconds, then you get a speed boost. Mach 2! Then you're flying more than like a minute and a half, then you go to like Mach 3! Be nice. The excessive travel time with flying and traveling is just a big waste. Big ol' waste. And if I'm over water, let's play a game of roulette. If I drop from here, will I die or will I land in water? Let's find out. Holy crap! We might make it. We might make it. Oh man, that'd be awesome if I landed right there. But I'm gonna hit land and die. Oh, that's no good. Why am I walking? Oh, poop. Okay. Skip forward about 30 seconds while you're watching this to skip the whole part of my character being a ghost and having to now walk his way. Yeah, it's stupid. That's the other thing about WoW. Going and finding your ghost or your body as a ghost, like, we're past that. Like, just let us respawn our body wherever, you know? Maybe put our body at the corpse yard or the spirit or whatever. Ugh. So annoying. It's not as bad as EverQuest. EverQuest used to have to find your body. Actually, you used to have to find a necromancer to res your body. Oh man, that was awful. Well, that was well over 10 years ago. You still, when you died, you have to, you know, loot your body and stuff. Otherwise, you'd lose everything. But man, that was bad. We are surfing the tree. There is a healer, a spirit healer right here. They could have summoned my body right here, and I would have been right next to my corpse. Why would they send me up there? That's poor programming. Not that it matters. It was my foolishness of deciding to, you know, not fly and die. So actions have consequences.
How may I aid you? May nature... Our fleet has returned from Silithus. May Loon be praised.
Their might is sorely needed. King Anduin will send his soldiers to aid us. We must hold our ground until they arrive. Your deeds will not be forgotten by the Kaldori, hero. The aid you lend in these dark times could make all the difference.
May our will be stronger than their machines of war. There is much to be done. Elune, save us. That sound. Could it be? Shondo, the Horde is approaching from the north!
The north? How did... Oh, they scaled the mountains of Felwood. Of course. The Wisps. They're growing disoriented. The wall is failing.
Horde forces are advancing upon Laudanel. Champion, to me!
Okay, this would be part 1 of War of Thorns for the Alliance. Going to go ahead and stop there, and going to do part 2 on a separate video. Thank you very, very, very much for watching, and I hope it was slightly entertaining at least. Subscribe if you hadn't. Iroh is out.